this is a guy in the third secretary, which I like, the third political secretary at the embassy.
Everybody needs a title, Ben.
Right. And those guys was always the number 3 guy, like in movies. It's always the number 3 guy who's with the CIA. You know, I'm the political, because there'd always be like, I'm the political attaché for the embassy. And he'd be like, oh, you're the CIA. It's the CIA guy at the end. So that's clearly what this guy wants. And well, let's start with the basics of the story. So what this guy did is he attempted to recruit a Russian agent into being a double agent. And he was arrested, caught by the Russian Secret Service, essentially, or the Russian CIA. It's a great, great story, and he included, what they found on him was a lot of great stuff, and included, we'll start with the letter, because this is the letter that he was giving to the guy he was trying to get aboard to be a double agent. Mark, just read a little of that.
So it says, "Dear friend, this is a down payment from someone who's very impressed with your professionalism and who would greatly appreciate your cooperation in the future." I mean, it already starts like one of those internet letters that you get saying, you know, I'm from Nigeria and I have $9 million in a bank account. If you'll just send me 30,000, we can get it.
Dear friend.
Your security means a lot to us. This is why we chose this way of contacting you. We're going to continue to make sure our correspondence remains safe and secret. You can read the letter here, but we're ready to offer you $100,000 to discuss your experience, expertise, and cooperation. The reward may be much greater if you're willing to answer specific questions. In addition to that, we can offer up to $1 million a year for long-term cooperation, with extra bonuses if we receive some helpful information. Wow.
$1 million a year. Now, we had on the current show Lindsay Moran, who is a former CIA agent. And she suggested to us that $1 million a year, that's not actually that much money. It might even be underselling if this were a serious recruitment of a guy
who's a Russian agent already.
For his potential of a serious double agent.
And you saw some of the, that was sort of some of the footage that the Moscow police had put up, you know, where
yeah. So let's go over, so this is what they caught him with. Let's just start, we'll go in order. Here's the first graphic of what was, first of all, we got a picture of the guy. There he is. Now, in that video, we also have a picture of him. Can we show the picture of him with the hair when it's removed next before we go? So that's the guy. His name is Ryan Fogle, and there he is with the hat. But when the Russian cops got him, or the Russian secret police got him, they took his hat off. Check out that wig. Look at that Justin Bieber wig. That's fantastic. So that's Ryan Fogle. So they caught him with that wig. That was his disguise. Let's see some more now photos of when they brought him in. So we got the photo there. That's what they had with him. He's got a map of Moscow. Mm-hmm. He has a compass, right? He has 2 wigs and 2 pairs of sunglasses. And he also has a Bic lighter.
You know, if your 11-year-old was actually taking a break from his spy party, this is what you might see on the table. Same thing. I mean, this is like a Mr. Magoo outfit that he put on.
It's not a
wig, compass. It's crazy. The only thing that was missing was that huge magnifying glass. That
totally, yeah, right, and the Groucho Marx glasses. There's Ryan Fogle, sort of sitting in for his terrible interrogation. We also have a picture of like his ID, I think, in. That's his U.S. mission ID. That's his, and then he also has a Russian ID, like a Russian driver's license. And I love this guy. It's the greatest thing in the world. But the best part of this, did you read the email part while I was looking through this stuff?
Oh no, where he's setting up the Gmail you're talking about?
Yeah, like how he wanted to make contact.
Well, so he says that we want you to go to an internet cafe. This is how he's going to connect.
Yeah.
Go to an internet cafe or a coffee shop that has Wi-Fi.
Because that's what they did in the Bourne movies.
And open a new Gmail account, which you're going to use exclusively to contact us. As you register, do not provide any personal info that can help identify you or your new account. You know, the same way you do when you order porn. Don't provide any real contacts, e.g. your phone number or other email addresses. If Gmail asks for personal info, start the registration process again and avoid providing such data.
Because the second time, they won't ask for it again?
Once you register this new account, use it to send a message. And then, of course, there's a Gmail address. In exactly 1 week, check this mailbox for a response from us. I mean, it's clunky in the extreme.
Yeah, there's no way that, first of all, I don't know who he's recruiting. Like, but if this, I would imagine that we're
I'm
offering
a top spy, but I don't know how Gmail works.
right,
Is it-
offering $1 million to a guy who doesn't know how to open a Gmail account. Yeah. Yeah. My dad knows how to open a Gmail account. And then he's got, if you use a netbook or other device to open the account, please don't use a personal device with personal data on it. He's been, the great news, this always strikes me what happens. So because he works for the embassy, he works for the State Department or the CIA, he's been released. Like they've turned him over to American officials. And Lindsey Moran was worried that there might be some, if he's a real spy and has been outed, then they've got some information on him and it might put his actual contacts into danger. But it's hard to believe that Ryan Fogle is an actual spy.